Minister. The Vatican are hiding the truth. Minister. Ceases of privacy invasion. Minister. Those lesbians are stealing our arm. Minister. Whites are wiping out the Tasmanians. Step back, like a quarterback, hit you where your number's at. This might hurt, it's called a heart chakra attack. I'm speaking to those that call themselves black. Ain't no white Jesus coming, boy, get off that Muslim mat. You're waiting for Allah. Arm, leg, arm, head is a man black and most likely you. And who the God is, and people look up to. The fraud is in a robe of scarlet. The order giver should be your target. You're killing your brother. When slave master made him beat you, he had no choice with tongues cut off. He had no voice. Bill Blair gangs and guns task force put race down with military precision on crews from Jamestown. Who brings the guns over the border? ETF and SWAT team was stopping my brethren for shoes and jeans or hiding weed and Tams. Man, police are wicked, stopping me for a government issued laminated birth certificate. I got me pulled over. Hell's angels are speeding by. Black leaders do the deed and die or get killed. They sing the overcoming march and still lifting many voices, but no hammers to build. What would it take? Being in a concentration camp, Bill, my pioneer is heaven. Molts walk through hell gates of Bill, listening and thinking I'm ill when it's you that's sick. Wayne's brothers got black women wanting to be white chicks. Permanent bleaching, lipo and silicone. They want the blacks in prison. Get your mind grown or get your mind owned. Minister. Gays are blended in like undercover police. Minister. These NBA ballers are slapping asses too much, you punks. Minister. Commercial rappers are wasting time. Minister. Yo, understand where I'm coming from. Love your life, ease off the gun. When henchmen had to come, we smell like trees and gum. I keep my friends and foes close. My fam adores, spitting the mental-sized remedy, raising the heights mentally. Speaking turn heads like poltergeist. I step on Nike to rock Nikes. Throw weed seeds instead of rice. When I had to marijuana, and when I'm with her, my thoughts quicker, without liquor. They make crop circles using nanotechnology. They hid Egyptology in Greek freak mythology. Prime Minister make politicians hide their heads like turtles. Getting over-nominated but not winning like the color purple. To win, black men act like gangsters, women like vixens. Sellouts are now replaced by those blinging. Walking, switching, won't listen and all talk. My halo's gleaming, I see that y'all souls got bought. Mine's not for sale. Blacks been acting like crabs in a pail. Listen to me, behold the horse that's pale. Not Da Vinci codes and grails. As an italist, just give me ginger, no ale. No carbon, no Sprite or Coca-Cola. I'm fighting every ticket cops give me to hit their monthly quota. Minister. The Vatican are hiding the truth. Minister. Ceases of privacy invasion. Minister. Those lesbians are stealing our art. Minister. Whites are wiping out the Tasmanians. Lesbians are stealing the art. Yeah. Overstand. Word, sound, power. You know, word, sound, power. You know, the real is the real. The fake is the fake. Trust me. You know, Prime Minister. Yo, big up the fam. Hanch. The truth is, if you're hating, you're not relating. We part with the Most High, see you spar with Satan. The truth is, if you're hating, you're probably lost. Get on and stop flying off course. The truth is, if you're hating, you're not relating. We part with the Most High, see you spar with Satan. The truth is, if you're hating, you're probably lost. Get on and stop flying off course. Prime, the holy assaultant, running through devil's rituals. I'm burning rainbow flags and tipping cauldrons. See demons running and tripping, trying to seduce me with spells through vixens. To make me lose third eye vision, put out my ether, try to dull my nine shine. See the X on my chest, shows that the beast is suppressed. Prime time is blessed by Rise energy, giving me guidance through my descendants. Watch for hype soaks, try to raid my entrance. Worshipping the golden calf, like golden Jesus heads and platinum crosses with ice. And they thinking they're nice, but judgment is twice. The truth is, You more lost than the ark. It's time to mentally wake up out of those ages that's dark. The revolution we here to kickstart, re-spark the black renaissance. The past and the future have a resemblance to how it was in the beginning, it would be in the end. Elohim created man that slept with the daughters of men from the Caucasus caves. Sexually, the gods didn't use cautious ways. Trick knowledge and kidnapping made them nauseous slaves. Looking for Zion, but they lost their way. Heaven is in the mind of the lioness and lion. Looking for a savior who's God's right-hand man. And all they preachers, the right-hand man. Where will you stand when you get to heaven? That lazy man's world. According to you, God has things to do. And no time to sit behind the golden gate waiting for you to come. Your God deserted his son. Let Samson fall asleep and let the enemy come and cut his source of life short. If you're hating, you're not relating. The truth is I'm a rebel, and through your lies I see your God as the devil. Put the tree of temptation in the garden, but said don't touch it. Religion got Muslims dressed in winter like they're headed to the Mecca summit. Yo, y'all not freezing. The truth is, if you're hating, you're not relating. We part with the Most High, see you spar with Satan. The truth is, if you're hating, you're probably lost. Get on and stop flying off course. The truth is, if you're hating, you're not relating. We part with the Most High, see you spar with Satan. The truth is, if you're hating, you're probably lost. Get on and stop flying off course. The truth is, they got your minds in nooses. Telling me I'm 3/5 of a human being, you must be stupid. Love got nothing to do with Cupid. Why now do they want truces? We want the stolen legacy back. I say what they don't want me to. Thanks to my ancestors' spirits, when I get close to the knowledge, I'll feel it. Cause if I show it, we might blow it. Cause Mr. Oreo Negro would bait us up to get with those people who try to stop the life clock, but never knew about the most I chosen few. They took the red, white, and blue and perverted it for sex in the church. The human faith, they skirted it with the veil and hailed the high priest from Egypt. I hate blacks that act like they don't see shit. Attitudes of ignorance, millennium maroons, the first victims of the guns and booze. From the first time they came in raping, they took our gold. Now they want to take your mind and soul. The truth is, if you're hating, you're not relating. We part with the Most High, see you spar with Satan. The truth is, if you're hating, you're probably lost. Get on and stop flying off course. The truth is, if you're hating, you're not relating. We part with the Most High, see you spar with Satan. The truth is, if you're hating, you're probably lost. Get on and stop flying off course. They made Africa the auction block through crusades. They say they're bringing knowledge, all I see them bringing is porridge. Farrakhan got his million man marching on the same block. They had us as slaves for auctions. So I saw them sweat those others' actions. They just become distractions to my aura. I speak and never warrior with the floor. If you on vibes with Satan's spies, I'm not trying to step on toes, I'm stepping on ties and blows make heads crack. Devils screaming my neck, my back, waving their white flag, but we show none. Rappers turning actors, all they need in sermons. I flow and give your brain a purging if you're not learning. The knowledge is power. I drop an hour of knowledge in 3 minutes. For me, that's a scrimmage. I'm too high to see limits. Staring at raw, replace my carrots. I don't smile, watch face, or beg friends from faggots, cause opposites attract, lights repel. Sitting waiting for emancipation, Israelites rebel. Cause if you don't have the mark, you can't buy or sell. Don't let them fool you, it's dark and cold in hell. Here comes the scarred disciple, verbal rifle. My flow sawed off, all your saliva, your stifle. Choked up, cause I spoke up, I've been woke up from the sleep in this matrix. You're searching for Zion while your heaven gate shapeshift. Devil's elves got the God's irons off the shelves. With blacks only bucking at blacks. You know you bucking yourselves. When will it stop? Put down the gun, leave the Babylonian ways. Killing your brothers, acting like Cain. Doing things not backed by scriptures. Falling on your face to pray and celebrating Christmas. Wearing all types of robes and symbols. Kissing black stones. Worshipping the wailing wall like imbeciles. Facing east to pray while the source is all around us. It tells you not to eat pork in the 7th verse of Leviticus. Christ is Christus. To your mind I see they so vicious. Blacks, to your mind I see they so vicious. The truth.
Common sense was laid before book sense. Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick.
Legendary, bury me in the North Gates Cemetery, February the 4th day. Son of Mary, day ahead of my born day. Independence and law makes civil little of a lost case. With case laws, we break them down like Jericho. Keeping all my lions tamed, I'm Chris Jericho. I'll keep a mask on deck, I'm Rey Mysterio. Fake pandemics announced over the radio. Annoyed with the game, the joys and the pains. I'm Rob Bass, mixing with rock the hard way. I was in a lost state. Prophets stood me up right, brought me to a lost gate. Cooking like I'm sorbet, prepping like I'm Denzel. Malcolm X, deja vu, Roman J. Israel. Had no clue I lay in plain sight, but people still can't see it. So the snake's still showing up, stakes still high, so the race still going up. Warriors of the North Gate, we not slowing up. Born in the manger, sworn to be savior. Walk through the valley of the shadows of the death tip of slavery. Looking for life, the book of Genesis. Astroplane entrances, invoke the nemesis. Abstract images of past lives kicking in. Danger, running for your life. Finish him.
Moorish or more, key man or oracle. Using Trinity powers, decipher allegorical. Lost in metaphorical, holy books are metaphysic. Facts like a dirty Moore or a Drew Ali Craig. Calling him Thomas or Walter and get your face caved. Or cut like a close shave. Drowned in my brainwaves, squashed by heat waves. Activating Kundalini. Abyssinia invaded by Mussolini. Selassie I in exile. Reptile in Genesis, niggas appearing real. All I see is false evidence. They are feminists, stomped on by elephants. Won't let go prejudice, but want Moorish benefits. When you feel the pole magnetic resonance. Apis horns of the sacred book all maleficent. Great cosmic mothers, return to blessedness. No pestilence, ace all the testaments. Tap into remembrance, never to forget again. Use energy right, not put spell effects on men. Wandering the earth plane, but no veil of shades. Keeps you a mental slave as the horizon fades. It's been decades since Christian crusades. Not enough rebellions, too many vigil bouquets. Holding on to the fence, burning on doomsday. War ruled by Mars, it might be on a Tuesday.
Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick. What we do here is we add some common sense thinking to everyday situations or comments that may arise. Want to give it a try?
Islam Moors, peace and love. We're here once again, Canaanland Moors. IG Live. If you got questions, just put it in the chat. We got at least 2 hours. So after this session, I already know we're gonna run again. So I was watching one of these Indian groups earlier today, and they were talking about, why are we in their chat? The Moors aren't doing anything and all this. Where's the Moors' plan? The Indians have a plan. The black people have a plan. The whoever's have a plan. Where's the Moors' plan? How come the Moors don't have a plan? So we just wanted to put the Moors' plan on the record, so people could be clear that we're not just out here for nothing, right? Work was done. This whole thing got checkmated. Stuff was done. System collapsed and all that stuff. But we're still here dealing with these same colonists who they got collapsed by the Moors in the 1920s. How come the colonists is still around doing all this BS when the Moors had this stuff locked down in the 1920s? Lockdown to the point where we were putting our own people in office. Lockdown to the point where if we had any issues, we can go to any Moor who was part of the National Guard. They're going to go to the armory and they're going to bring the tanks. They're going to bring the guns. They're going to bring all the stuff that we need in order for us to be a nation. Lockdown to the point where Europeans were supporting what the Moors were doing 100%, no questions asked. They were just supporting it. Chinese were supporting it. Arabs were supporting it. Japanese were supporting it. You name them, they were supporting what Moors were doing in the 1920s. Now you have people talking BS about what's the Moors' plan? How come the Moors aren't presenting anything? Okay, so we're going to present something for you so you can shut the F up. And we're going to show you why this is the Moors' plan. Right? So The Moors plan is called declare your nationality. Stop being Negro, black, colored, and playing around like you could do something with those fictitious names that you got. That's the Moors plan. Until you do that, you're going to keep getting what it is that you've been getting. Guaranteed. And it's at the point now where even Moors are getting the BS treatment because you people want to be niggers. And you don't want to answer up to the call of your ancient foremothers and forefathers that, again, was answered up to. Moors were in the millions in the Americas, and the stuff was over for these Europeans. What happened? You had your little sellout nigger leaders keep playing the game, calling you black, keep playing the game, sending you to Bibles and all this stuff as your holy books. Keep playing the game. The European needs to do this, the European needs to do that, instead of us doing for ourselves. And all these years later, our people can't realize that the reason why they have nothing is because they keep calling themselves slave brands, and they haven't declared and proclaimed who they are. But they're going to claim that they're their ancient foremothers and forefathers. Our ancient foremothers and forefathers didn't call themselves Indian. Our ancient foremothers and forefathers didn't call themselves Christian. Our ancient foremothers and forefathers didn't call themselves Hebrews and all that. Our ancient foremothers and forefathers didn't call themselves black, Negro, colored, African, ADOS, black Americans. Our ancient foremothers didn't call themselves that. Go check the record. Our ancient foremothers and forefathers called themselves Moors. It's a fact that you can't even dispute it, because nobody could show me a people who had a reign around the world for 700 plus years. Nobody. You name the scholar and we'll bring them up here. Show me somebody in our time. We're not talking about some 50 million year ago people. We're talking about people who we could just look around the corner and see if these people had an impact. People are still going to Moorish stuff today to go see the splendor of the Moors and all that stuff. When they go to Egypt, what they go to see there? What did Gregory call it? Some dusty ass pyramids. Why are you going to go see some dusty ass pyramids? What do you think he was telling you? What do you think he was telling you? That stuff was done so long ago. And all you got left is Moorish history, culture. You don't got anything else. Anything else that you claiming you got, that's a fiction. And guaranteed, somebody tried doing that and it's failing right now. Right? European colonists, 2 seconds, shut that stuff down. They didn't do that to the Moors. They used Moors to shut Moors down. The Europeans didn't shut Moors down. Sellouts of Noble Drew Ali is why the Moorish movement took the turn that it took. Why you're today calling yourself Negro, black, colored, and everything else under the sun except Moors. And then you're going to go back in history, and then you're going to skip over 700 years of Moorish history to go call yourself something previous to the Moors ruling the world. Not the Moors ruling Spain like these people tell you. Like the Moors ruling the world. Because everywhere in the world that you go, there's remnants of the Moors there. Everywhere that you go in the world. You're not going to go to Europe and find some history of Indians in Europe. You're not going to go to Australia and find some black history in Australia. It's not happening. Every single place you go in the world, there's something relative to the Moors there. Why? Because the Moors been everywhere on the planet. So the plan, the only plan that there is for the salvation of our people is declare and proclaim your Moorish ancestry. If you don't want to do that, then like Drew Ali said, the worst is yet to come. And we are in the worst up to our neck right now. We're in the worst. We're in the worst right now to the point where they might tell you stay in your house and you can't leave. And if you go outside, you're either going to get $1 million fine or they're kidnapping you. Let's see how much people are going to go out there. Guaranteed people aren't going to be going out there. And the only people that probably will be going out there are the ones who have proclaimed their nationality, or at least have a nationality, because they've studied enough to know that all these corporate games that these people are playing are only for their wards of the crown. It doesn't really apply to anybody else like that. But because so many people are taking the ward of the crown status, the people who have nationalities, they gotta get in line too. Because everybody's been waiting for the Negro black colors to wake up. And the Negro black colors want to keep being Negro black colors, thinking that that's their identity and that's who they are. So what did Noble Drew Ali do? Noble Drew Ali in the 1920s, when he found out that Negro black colored and Ethiopian, African, Indian, Cherokee, and all this stuff were names given to slaves by slaveholders. And in order for an individual to be free, they have to declare who it is that they are. And if they don't want to declare who they are, it's okay. The worst is yet to come. And again, this is something, that was supposed to be done a long time ago. But what happened? Our people wanted to play fiction. Our people wanted to play. The Moors don't know what they're talking about. We need to go create some black whatever and get these Europeans to go with it so we could have something. We need to do this and do that for us to have something. When the reality is that we have nothing and we will have nothing until we return to the mindset of our ancient foremothers and our forefathers. The only way that we're going to be free as a people is when we return to the mind state of our ancient foremothers and forefathers. Islam, Brother Day.
Islam. What's the word, Cujo?
What's the word, Moor? We're just here, you know what I mean? Just showing the plan that the Moors have for our people to be free, that these people don't want. What you got over there?
Got a couple books. So I got me and my brother Sundiata L on here.
Islam, Moor. Peace and love, Moor. Good to see you again.
You too, man.
We over here. Just throwing some books on the table, man, chopping it up. That's our brother Jamal book, Squirrelfoot.
Yeah.
Islam.
Just throwing a couple books out on the table, man. That's all. Distracted and defeated. We got some RV Bay publications on deck.
They're definitely distracted and defeated. They're most definitely distracted and defeated. And the biggest thing that they're distracted from is their nationality and their birthrights.
Man, check this out, Cujo. Look at this right here.
Go ahead, man.
This distracted and defeated, right? The rulers and the ruled. Check this out. This is called self-inflicted. And like somebody getting their ass, they just keep beating their damn self up.
Yep.
You keep beating your damn self up. It says, the system is a series of constructs designed to guide the movement of us and resources. And when not that, the system keeps the proletarians disunited, stressed, and in conflict.
Pop live.
Divide, conquer, and control are the objectives. Sound like so-called black people. Sound like so-called black people. Self-inflicted. The mind is readily distracted by forces outside the human condition. And by way of many methods, such as controlled conflict. But did you know outside forces are not the most potent? Self-distraction is. Self-distraction is a common thing, and the person too often distracts their own mind from intentions with higher meaning. This,
Hold on. Let's read that one. Read that one again. Read that one again.
Okay. Yeah, let him get some more of that.
Because you know the attention span is about 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's microwave, baby.
Microwave attention span.
Yeah. Microwave attention span. Read that one again.
Okay, let's get him again.
Don't have no microwave attention span.
Self-distraction is a common thing, and the person too often distracts their own mind from intentions with higher meaning.
Chocolate.
This is so because many people have a difficult goal at being alone with thetheir own thoughts. Oh wow!
Scared to be by yourself and start thinking for yourself.
And again, going back to that Drawley quote: "Think and save yourself." So how are you going to be saved if you can't even deal with your own thoughts?
Can't even deal with your own thoughts.
Can't deal with your own thoughts. Damn. It say the last line is this. It say they find it easier and less painful to distract the mind when arises a moment of inactivity or cognitive silence. Oh wow. Oh wow.
I ain't got no fucking battery, man.
Oh wow. We need the charger.
Yeah.
I ain't even got my charger on. That's what's going on though, cool Joe.
Cut off in a minute. Sorry, y'all.
That's what's going on.
I needed no battery.
That's what's going on right now. Distracted and defeated. Did you see me and bro out here?
You distracted and defeated, man.
Me and bro over here chopping it up. Hey, cool Joe.
Islam.
You see that banner that's over there? Because they be like, oh, you trying to hide the banner that's in the background. I'm like, nobody hiding the banner in the background. You got the Moorish flag right here on the wall. You know what I'm saying? They be acting like something different with the Moorish flag right here on the wall versus the banner that's on the wall over there.
Go get the book.
But if they knew what the banner was, squirrels, if they knew what the banner was, what would be the what you call it? That's our stuff, man. That's our flag.
That's the same thing you're just talking about. Them not as soon as they can't get in their own head. As soon as they can't get in their own head. Right? Once you don't get in your own head, then you're not gonna have the ancestral forces speaking to you.
Yeah. Facts.
Because man is mind. Man is not the physical body.
Peace, y'all.
Man is mental.
Yeah.
So because man is mental, everything that man does should be first exercised in the mind. Which is why Noble Drew told these Moors, divine and national. Is they national and divine?
Divine
even though you might hear some Moors throw that around as if he said it like that. It ain't like that. Man is mind. Everything is mental first.
Got that hitman too.
Yes, sir. Islam.
Everything is mental first.
Islam.
So part of the wake up call for the people, because again, Moors who are on here, we're not even concerned with them. Honors to all the Moors on here who proclaimed, declared, and they know who they are.
Yes, sir. Islam.
Our job is for the people who are fallen. Our duty is to connect with the people who have fallen from the constitutional fold and bring them back into the fold. And the only way you're going to do that, whether some guy has a plan for you, whether it's platinum, gold, whatever the plan is, if they're not talking nationality, guaranteed that plan's going to fail.
You ain't talking nationality, your plan going to fail. You ain't under the constitutional fold of government, the lawful constitutional fold of government, your plan going to fail.
The Republic.
You defeated already.
The Republic, G. Shout out to all the Moors, man. Shout out to, because You know how we chop it up, Cool Joe. You know how we chop it up.
Moors,
This shit is not like a, it could be, but this shit right here is work. It's a mission.
Yeah, we gotta work.
It's a mission.
Yeah, we gotta work.
It could be so, like that Wu-Tang song. Can it be so simple? It could be simple.
Ain't nothing free though.
But ain't nothing free but nationality.
Ain't shit free. You gotta work for it.
People don't want it to be that simple. They won't like if somebody want to swim, don't know how to swim, you know what I'm saying? And you telling them how to swim, and it's like, man, bro, all you gotta do is just do this technique. You feel me? Just paddle. Paddle, my nigga. Just paddle.
Doggy paddle.
Right, just doggy paddle. Get the baby steps first. What they want to do. They want to be like, nah, I want to do it my way. I want to do it how I feel like doing it. All right, cool. It's all good. We're gonna find. They don't want a doggy paddle, Cool Joe. They want to jump straight from the baby pool to the deep end.
Not even the deep end. They want to go to the 50-foot springboard stuff.
Yes, they don't want to start at the baby pool. They want to go straight into the 13 feet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. You can fuck around and drown.
And then drown.
Yeah. That's why Drew Ali told these Moors. Right? That's why Drew Ali told these Moors that the Moors are a hard-head, stiff-necked people that only learn at the point of a sword. The only time they learn. Right? Oh, Islam Moor. One of the Moors in the chat was asking about the quote-unquote Confederate flag and its relation to us.
Okay. You want to give it to him, or you want me to give it to him?
Well, go ahead, Moor. Go ahead, Moor.
Can I say?
Go ahead, chop it up with him.
Noble Drew Ali said, "You know not by being told." So even if we told you, if we said it on this chat, you got to go do the research yourself.
Still look it up. The Confederate flag is it's ours, fam. You still have this star. Look, you still have this star inside the Confederate flag.
All over.
You just got to. What's her name? Betsy Ross? Betsy Rose, whatever her fucking name was. She's not the one that cooked up the flag.
No.
That's a lie. She didn't cook up that flag.
They had to have permission to rock that flag.
They had to have permission, because if you talking about the Moors that was doing battles, we talking about the Barbary Wars.
Talking about that flag.
We talking about on the seas. They had to have that banner right there. Where's that? That banner right there. They had to have that flag on their ships. They had to have that flag or that banner on the land.
Yeah.
And where they get that banner from? They got that from the Moors. We sanctioned them off to rock that banner, because without that banner right there, they could do nothing on these Moroccan lands. Nothing.
Which again is why when you go back into that time and you look at all the quote unquote Asiatics who were fighting in the wars, they were behind that flag.
Yes, sir.
They were repping that flag harder than some Europeans.
Yes, sir.
And then when they do their mock war, they do their mock war stuff today, and then our people are going to see brothers with that flag, and then they're going to tell them they're sellouts. Because why they flying the Confederate flag? They're not. That's the Ku Klux Klan flag and all that.
Nah, man.
And then not even knowing that the Ku Klux Klan dress like us.
Yep. Yep.
All that stuff is ours.
Everything.
All of it is ours.
Everything.
They had a whole parade. Then they had a whole parade with the whole get up with the what they stole from us, the whole little suit they stole from us from Spain.
Are you talking about Seville?
Yeah, in Seville.
Yeah.
They had the whole little get up, you know what I'm saying, with the little cone head and the mask and the whole little outfit, man.
Yes, sir.
So y'all got to read up on that too.
That's in 100 Amazing Questions, 100 Amazing Facts about what do you say, so-called the Negro.
Yeah.
That's that J.A. Rogers.
Yeah, that's in there too.
Yes, sir. You got that book over here somewhere?
Yeah, I got that book.
Yeah. You got that book over here somewhere. For the ones who got doubt about that banner right there, and you like, the first thing you see, we talking about We talking about distracted and defeated.
Talk about this book, right?
Yes, sir. Bring that, yeah, slide, yeah. We talking about distracted and defeated. Because if you just got your mindset on just, oh, that's the Confederate flag. That's what them hillbillies down there, them Europeans be down there killing us with. They got everything from us. What Europeans do, Europeans take our stuff, they demonize it, they make us run away from our own culture. And so since we ain't going by our own culture, we just be like, we discard it, like, nah, that ain't for us, whatever. That's all they do.
Yep. This was the Moors in Spain.
That's all they do, man.
This was the Moors in Seville. So they been taking
show them on here. Show them on here too.
This was the Moors.
Throw it on the table.
Oh, my
bad. Flip the camera around. Yep. What book is this? So they'd be like, oh, y'all making that up. Y'all.
Man, this, hey,
y'all making that up.
This is a world-renowned author and scholar, man.
J. Rogers.
It's a world-renowned. So you debate him. Don't debate us.
Debate the books. Debate the facts. Don't debate us. Because facts are non-debatable. Here
go the book right here, man.
Non-debatable.
Read it for yourself.
Check it again. Just like you were saying. Just like you were saying. What they do is get us to look the other way. And then we look the other way thinking that, oh yeah, we got something because they said, look over there.
They took the swastika too and made it evil.
Look at that.
Just like they took voodoo and made it evil. They took voodoo and said it was black magic when it mean good God.
Look at the swastika. That's the good sign. That's the good being.
That's a cross.
That's Ash. All this is Ash. Look, it's the elements, fam.
Yes.
Earth, fire, wind, and water. It's the elements.
Say that again.
It's the elements.
Say it again. Earth, fire, what?
That's the cardinal point. That's what you call the cardinal points. Earth, fire, wind, and water.
The swastika.
Then you got the seasons.
They took that.
Then you got the seasons.
They took that from
that's also
fall,
that's also called
they said
Circle 7.
Hitler was burning the Jews. No, he was burning his own people because they was lying. Talking about they was the Jews. They weren't the real Jews.
They wasn't nothing.
You got the Olmecs.
They wasn't nothing, bro.
Well, put that book out again, because somebody in the chat wants to know what book that is again.
Ooh.
Which one? Hold up.
100 Amazing Facts About the Negro.
Let me spin it around. But this one?
What it say? Proof down there? Completed proof. Stop playing.
And recognize that they made Negro white, not black.
Ooh, say that again.
Yes, sir.
Say that again.
They made Negro white, not black, because the Negro is the real white man.
Negro is the real white man.
Yes, sir.
Negro is the real white man. But you got.
Oh, whoa. That's how they do in Morris. That's how they do it in Morris right now. Right? Because once you're dealing with getting people to think for themselves, it becomes a problem. Big problem. Because they don't want our people thinking for themselves. They don't want our people thinking for themselves. Right? Again, distraction.
See?
Yeah, he was.
You know what it is. You know what it is, Cujo, man.
They were right in tune. No, they were right in tune with what I'm going to read right now. Right?
Yeah.
Why we had our people in their army?
Say what, Cujo?
When they was burning them motherfuckers.
You say what, Cujo?
Oh, Executive Order 11490. Diversion, the primary strategy. Experience has proven that the simplest method of securing a silent weapon and gaining control of the public is to keep the public undisciplined and ignorant of basic systems principles on the one hand, while keeping them confused, disorganized, and distracted with matters of no real importance on the other hand.
Yeah.
This is achieved by 1, disengaging their minds sabotaging their mental activities by providing a low-quality program of public education in mathematics, logic, systems design, and economics, and by discouraging technical creativity.
Yes,
Economics, bro. My bad.
They're bringing it right now. 2,
Yep.
engaging their emotions, increasing their self-indulgence and their indulgence in emotional and physical activities by A, unrelenting emotional affrontations and attacks, mental and emotional rape, by way of constant barrage of sex, violence, and wars in the media, especially the TV and newspapers.
Ooh.
B, giving them what they desire in excess, junk food for thought, and depriving them of what they really need. 3, rewriting history and law and subjecting the public to the deviant creation, thus being able to shift their thinking from personal needs to highly fabricated outside priorities. The general rule is that there is a profit in confusion. The more confusion, the more profit.
Facts.
Therefore, the best approach is to create problems and then offer the solutions.
Facts.
Diversion summary. Media keep the adult public attention diverted away from the real social issues and captivated by matters of no real importance. People coming up with all these plans and all that, black this and that, indigenous this and that, Indian this and that. There's no real importance there. Schools keep the young public ignorant of real mathematics, real economics, real law, and real history. Entertainment. Keep the public entertainment below a 6th grade level.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Trying to keep
Read that one again, Cujo.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Read that one again.
Yep. Keep the public entertainment below a 6th grade level. This goes back to that test, that grade 8 test. You go on rvbaypublications.com, just look up grade 8 tests. Google grade 8 history test or geography test or whatever.
Yes, sir.
Guaranteed. We give that test out today, everybody fail.
Everybody fail.
Everybody
hit them with one question.
Because they don't even know the Constitution.
Hit them with one question. What form of government do you live in? You can ask 100 people, and then you ask them that question. Man, you could almost guarantee 99% to get them wrong.
What's your body politic?
That's too strong.
That's just saying your national descent.
That should be a regular basic thing somebody will know.
That's just saying your national descent. What's your body politic? You should know that off the bat. Like, boom.
Right.
Boom, I'm a Moor.
Period. You supposed to know that off GP.
I'm an American.
But what we talking about? What bro reading right now, that shit telling you everything right there.
Right. Because we don't know economics. We don't know.
You distracted. That's why you defeated as a people.
Yeah. We don't know our national descent.
Yo, Cujo, it's like,
we don't know law.
It's like Moors be trying to, we uplifted when what I be getting off when I read the Noble Drawley, when he be talking about the divine warning, bro, it's like we trying to uplift like dead weight.
Yeah.
How strong do you gotta be mentally to lift something? It ain't even physical no more. It's like telepathic, G. How do you lift something that's dead?
I was talking with that with a brother earlier today about we were talking about how what is it again? How with the AI and them trying to map out consciousness to try to put consciousness in an AI when consciousness is abstract. Consciousness is not something that you can point at and say that's consciousness. Consciousness is existence.
Right.
Same thing that you're saying. You know what I mean? The dead weight is not something that we can lift. This is why Drew Ali told Moors that it's a conflict that cannot be told in words.
Man.
because we don't even have the vocabulary to describe what's going on with our people. It's something that we see. We could say, you know, they don't know themselves. We could say mind control. We can say all these things, but it's really something that you can't even put words to what it is our people are going through.
Right. Then he went further, the prophet, peace be to the prophet. Then he went further and said, he said, the half has not been told to you. So imagine what's the other half?
What's the other half?
What's the other half?
Yeah.
What's the other half?
But remember, it's not even the other half. It's about 70% because the half has not been told.
The half.
You're right. Yeah. If you look at it, the whole context of
the half has not been told, and then the other half is definitely not told.
Man,
if you had a 6th grade, if you under a 6th grade reading or just comprehending level, you're right. 70% of it, you ain't even have. You had 25%.
Man, you ain't even got the other half told. You ain't even got the half that you need to know. What that's the thing though. When he said oral statements like your mind, he could tell you something that your mind will turn into water. Like what is that, G? How you can tell somebody to make their mind turn into water?
Yeah.
Hey, their people mind is turned into a mush, dog.
Man, G.
The people mind turned into mush because they want something free, bro.
People want everything.
They want
nowadays
knowledge
for free.
They want to live for free. They want to eat for free.
But don't work though. But you don't want to work though. You don't want to do some kind of work. Some kind of work.
Man. Bro.
Some kind of nation building. Some kind of something. You can't just sit on your ass and be like, yeah, I'm just finna collect. I'm finna collect. I'm finna collect. You ain't did nothing. Faith without works is dead.
And when the brother, you know what I'm saying, when he come on here and he tells somebody, they gonna fight him foot and arm, you know what I'm saying, arm and leg, you know what I'm saying, all day. You wrong, you wrong, but you ain't did no studying though.
You ain't studied shit.
You ain't try to take in correction or nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know it all. Don't nobody know it all. People be trying to. They say white supremacy. I'm trying to tell people like, look here, that shit don't exist.
It don't exist. Is it in this book? Is it?
It ain't even in that book.
It ain't in this book.
It ain't in that book. It ain't in this book.
It ain't in that book.
So what are you talking about white supremacy?
It ain't in that. It ain't in that book. What book is you finding all these phrases? You know what it be though?
Beliefs.
You know what it be?
Belief system.
It be and it be like
they say.
It be like catchphrases.
God sellers.
Yeah, it be catchphrases.
What he say?
Like our people get sucked into like catch. If it's catchy,
it's hot.
If everybody talking about it,
if it's hot,
if it's hot,
lit, everybody
they down with it. It's gotta be lit.
It's right. If it's lit, everybody on it.
Yeah, if it's lit or what,
everybody on it. If everybody talking about it, then we gonna go with that.
If it's popular, that's the.
You know what that shit like? That's
popular.
like it's somebody. It's like yo, Cujo. That's like everybody can relate to this shit. That's like if somebody it's like if you at a party, wherever the fuck you at. Say you at a party, you chilling, or you at a park or something, or you walking down the street, and you see like 20 people running in your direction.
You walking.
The first thing you finna do, you ain't finna ask no questions. What you finna do? You finna run your ass over there, right? You not even gonna second guess why they running towards me. First thing your natural reaction gonna do is get the fuck out of there. You finna run that way somewhere. You might not run with the crowd, but you gonna run somewhere. Our people, man, like we talking about getting stuck on catchphrases and if shit hot.
Check this out, man.
The popular belief is let's do what everybody else do.
This about to go off, but I'm gonna let it go off.
Do what the crowd do. Get away from the crowd, man.
Nah, stop being a follower. That's what my man said.
Stop following the crowd. The crowd ain't always you don't want to go with the crowd.
Nah, you want to follow your own path, man.
Period. Because if you running with the collective consciousness of a crowd,
that's ignorant.
That's 100% ignorant. because you're not thinking for yourself at that point. You running with the crowd, keeping up with the Joneses.
Oh yeah. He jumped off the building, so I'm gonna jump.
I'm gonna jump too. Remember, we was growing up. Your mama said, if somebody jump off the bridge, you gonna jump behind them.
You gonna jump with them?
She's still saying that. She's still saying that today.
Still say that shit.
Your friend run out in the middle of the street, you gonna run in this traffic, you gonna run too?
You gonna
or
run
the highway or the highway?
You gonna run with them?
You gonna take your ass out there?
You gonna run with them?
No, that ain't smart.
That ain't. You ain't using your own mind. And that's why our people didn't get to like this.
This video gonna cut off.
We so distracted, man. That's why we defeated.
Yeah.
We so distracted, man. That's why we defeated.
And again, you know what I mean? It's not it's not from a perspective that, oh, because we're defeated, then, you know, throw down the arms and just take whatever's coming. No, that's not what it is. We're saying that there's something in place for us to eliminate the defeat. There's something in place that we can do to address this idea of us always being distracted, hence being defeated.
Yes, sir.
We wouldn't be defeated if we weren't distracted.
Facts.
There would be no defeat for us if we were distracted. But most of the time we're distracted because we don't think with our own
Keep
mind.
dropping that light, boy.
Islam.
We don't think with our own mind. Right? Once again, King Alfred plan. If a group of men gain control, if a group of men gain control of the major news media, the educational system, they would have a great control of the words we use, would they not? When you control people's words, you control their thoughts. When you control their thoughts, you can control their minds. When you control their minds, you control their bodies.
You know what that sounds to me?
Go ahead, Mark.
Church.
Say it again.
That sounds like the church, man. When you said that, all the people be going to church. When you control their mind, you control their speech. That sounds like the church to me.
Yeah, it's a feel-good session. It feel good when it feel good when they go to church. And
that just reminds me of church. Yeah,
they feel good when they go to church and they hear a pastor giving out that
rhetoric,
that prosperity message.
Yeah,
you know, it's all prosperity. Like, yeah, you know, you just put your head on your hand down and pray on it and all that bullshit, and then God gonna bless you. Where's the work at?
Works without faith.
Where's the work at though?
Ain't no faith without works.
The work is make sure you pay. The work is make sure you pay your tithes.
Yeah, pay your tithes.
Pay your tithes.
Pay your tithes.
So I can get this Cadillac.
That's your work. Yeah, I want to take a trip to the Bahamas. I need that. I need that collection plate. Shit.
Pay my children tuition.
Yeah.
Off y'all.
Yeah, we need a fish fry on Friday.
Off y'all tax money.
Yeah. We can sell some beans and some spaghetti on Sunday after church now.
I don't know what y'all gonna do with y'all property taxes, but yeah, keep paying them tithes.
Because the roof got a leak in it. Don't forget the church fund got to get filled up for that leak in the roof.
I don't know where you gonna go, but you gotta go get out of here.
Yeah.
They gonna tell you that.
Right. But before you leave, though, put your credit card in the ATM machine. Let me get some funds up out of that shit.
They got ATM in the churches now.
You got an ATM. Cujo, didn't Yeshua ben Yosef flip tables over because they was gambling and they had bread in the church?
What happened?
Because they had ATMs in the church.
What happened to old boy when Katrina? He shut the church down.
Joel Osteen.
Yes.
I'm calling you out, Joel Osteen.
He closed the church on y'all niggas.
I'm calling you out.
Still giving y'all money to the church.
I'm putting you on notice, Joel Osteen.
God sellers and pedophiles.
I'm putting you out there, TD Jakes.
God sellers and pedophiles.
I'm putting you out there, Creflo Dollar.
God sellers and pedophiles.
Where y'all at when we need y'all? When people need y'all, where y'all at?
The babies getting wrapped up in gymnasium mats and shit with their organs taken out. Where y'all at?
Where the church at?
You know what I'm saying?
Where's that church fund, that den?
What's up with old girl? Her name was Janika?
Yeah, in Chicago.
She got stuffed in the freezer. They was about to take her organs.
And where the church was at? The church went out there. The church went out there.
Where Black Lives Matter at?
Where was they at?
Where Black Lives Matter? They done tore up the whole city.
Where was the NAACP at? We
just saying we going by experience. This This ain't talk.
Yeah, this uncomfortable conversation.
This ain't coming out the books. We going by experience. We live out here. Yeah. Sabir said the best teacher is experience.
So what, Cujo, where's that whole ATM? You know how, that's a great question. How much does each church get on a Sunday in the ATM machine?
How much do each church get on a Sunday?
How much?
On an ATM?
How much? How much is in that? How much is in each one of them ATM machines in all these churches? I don't care what territory you live in. How much bread is up on them ATM machines every Sunday?
They teaching law?
Hell no.
They teach the Constitution?
I mean, but law is inside the Bible.
Cut it off.
Oh, cut off. Law is inside the Bible, though, right?
Yep.
Leviticus, dietary law, that's in there. All kind of laws in there. I mean, how come they never talk about law as though it ain't in the Bible, though?
But they force a priest or a preacher to marry the same sex, though. They forcing it. I'm talking about they getting fines. They getting fines for if they don't marry the same sex, they gonna get their church taken away from them, or they gonna get fined.
Period.
Or they gonna get sued if they don't marry them.
Say it
or
again,
they get sued if they, or they get sued if they don't marry them.
They get sued.
And that's going against the Mohawk. That's going against the Mohawk. And that's a genocide.
Yep. Genocide to the whole nation. Genocide to the whole nation.
Genocide to the whole nation.
You actively supporting a genocide.
But you're my brother.
Pray on
it, brother. Just pray on it, brother. Yeah. Put something in the ATM machine so I can get paid.
You know,
they don't say it like that though. They be like, yeah, just fund. We need some big. They always disguise the shit. They be like, we just need we're gonna do a car wash on. We're gonna do a car wash on Saturday. We're gonna do that.
And pro-life.
Yeah.
Pro-life. You know you.
God love everybody.
You know you actively.
God love everybody.
What month is okay to kill a baby? What trimester? What trimester is it okay to kill a baby?
And
the
then
first, the second? Because a baby can feel in its first trimester. It could feel pain.
So why pastors and preachers ain't talking about that?
But you actively support, you know what I'm saying, pro-life. And this is what the Democrat Party is telling y'all.
And the Republican Party.
And the Republican Party.
It's the same coin on the other side.
Because
both sides is the same coin.
They call Washington, D.C. the swamp, right? When you go to the swamp, what's going to happen?
You're going to get leeches on you.
You're going to get dirty.
Mud on you.
You got to get dirty.
Fuck around, get all kind of...
Why you want to be part of that?
But nah, they want to vote. They want to vote. You want to vote? You want to vote. So your vote has changed nothing. Nothing in the past 86 years. 100 years, your vote ain't done nothing.
And will never mean anything.
And it don't mean nothing. You're re-registering yourself on the stock market. But your vote counts.
It ain't even a right. It's an act. It's a voter's right act. It's not even a right. So your people didn't die for the right to vote.
At all. Say they burning. He said they burning.
We got the countdown. We got the countdown going. Get back on here. We're gonna go again for another hour. But
yeah. All right, we got
we'll be right back. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. We got